Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here. A little midday money on a Tuesday, August the 23rd. Welcome on into the show, everybody. Hope you're doing well today. It's early, though, right? It's starting out the day, or maybe you're just waking up, or maybe you've been in full swing for 6+ hours. Who knows? Like, subscribe, ring the bell here. Max Wager, winning free picks, and parlays. Whatever channel you're watching, I appreciate you for popping in, liking the channel. Helps me out, so I know we're liking the view, so I know if you're coming in after the fact, if you're not leaving comments. How am I supposed to know you're here? How am I supposed to know? I don't know. If you missed it last night, we did a little AAC and ACC. Tim popped in. We talked about a couple things, gave out our little thoughts. He's kind of blatantly onto East Carolina down there. I don't know. I guess
I'm a little high on them.
We both kind of like Houston a little bit there in that conference. They don't draw Cincy or UCF, so they got a little bit of a little breather in their schedule. But anyway, like, subscribe, ring the bell. The promo is promoing across the bottom, and let's get to the picks. Everybody just wants free picks. I get it. 0-3 yesterday in the video, and I go 1-3 with my plays overall. So it's losing day, 176, 167 plus 3707. We can't win them all, but we do the best we can. Totals 168, 117. I did cash. My only winner yesterday was that Dodger under. Favorites 57 and 35. Overall 427 and 403 plus 3980. 422, 413, 2394 on the bases. Again, slight difference based on when you get down on a total. Me and Tim were just talking about this Angel total. He's got a 7. I got a 7.5. You got to get these numbers. Astros here, over 7.5. I got an over 8. The lines have moved a little bit. We see that in baseball, basketball, soon to be football, which starts up this Saturday, in case you did not know. College football right around the corner. So let's get right to it. Cardinals game 1 here. I'll grab a little Wainwright versus Assad. Cardinals rolling along. What do they got? 8 in a row. Playing pretty good baseball right now. Even money, 105. Sign me up. I know Wainwright's not the best on the road, but Cardinals playing well. I'll take a shot here, run line. Next up, Angels. I got the under here as well. I like the under also, but we said this about Tampa. Struggling offense, not a great juggernaut of, this isn't, this, and I kind of like Tampa. Like I said, I'm expecting, as their guys come back, I think as much as the Yanks are in a funk and Toronto's on their heels, I think Tampa's going to be the one that comes out and gives Houston a little problem. But I'll take the Angels here. Suarez has decent numbers lately. Let's not sell him short. Again, it's not a huge number, but Corey Kluber to me is not a guy who should be laying. What was my Cleveland number here for Tampa? 180-ish. I called it Cleveland. I think Kluber's still on the Indians. 180 for him. I'm not buying it. I got a better pitcher, I think, and a nice number, 155. And let's be honest, offensively, we probably got the best guy in the field with Ohtani there, right? Swinging the bat. I mean, he still plays for the Angels. He's not a Mike Trout injury kind of guy. So sign me up, plus 155. Stroh's over. Verlander laying a tidy 330 today, I guess, 350. I'm sure it's the lock of the day, the Fort Knox lock. That's going to be my new go-to here, Fort Knox lock. I love that. Right, laying 350, 160, 170 on the run line. I'm going to go over. Yes, a lot of heavy lifting here from Houston, but I see. Did you see who's pitching today, Tim? This is like we're bringing out the classics here for Minnesota.
When did Aaron Sanchez get traded over to Washington? From Washington to Minnesota.
I mean, maybe they just cut him. I think they just probably waived him with his monster ERA. And the crazy thing is that the year before that, he was actually decent for San Fran. 7 starts, he had a 3 ERA. And when he's on the Stros year before that, again, 2019, 2020, nothing there with the COVID year. 2019, bad in Toronto, had a 6 ERA, 5 ERA in Houston. I mean, still throwing that ball, but I'll go over there. I know the Astros are an under team, and that's a lot to do with their pitching. Best bullpen in baseball. You got Verlander's having a. Let's be honest. I think he's going to be the Cy Young winner out of the AL. But I'm going to go over just because I think they get this guy a little bit. They got to get him a lot because I need at least a 7 spot from him to even start sniffing a push. So I need a big chunk here from Houston. I think they get it. But I also think Verlander might give up a couple runs here. Because he's been excellent. I just don't. I don't know. You start giving up 1 and 0 runs all the time. Eventually, you're going to hit a little bump and give up a 2 spot, and that's all I'm looking for. I'm looking for 2 from the Twins, and I think the Astros. Let's be honest. I want a 10 spot. So, and a late nighter here. We'll add it to a 4-pack here. Mariners on their own line, and Fetty's a guy I kind of like, yes, but not struggling for me. I'm not buying him. Give me some Robbie Ray here to get it done. At home, Seattle. Again, we're not laying at 280. I know people want to come in here. A lot of great money line games for people today. You got the Astros laying $3, San Fran on the road laying 200. A lot of big stuff here for people to parlay it up. I'm going to go run lines. As I say, I'll do a run line. If it loses, fine. It's basically even money to me. I can't come out here and tell you to take like a 160 run line or 170 with the Astros. Definitely can't tell you to take these minus $2 favorites. So, and they're all on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. Come give me a follow. That really costs you nothing. Just come in and say hello. Give it a follow. It's real simple. Sir Roger, Yankees won 2 in a row. Yeah, the sky is falling. 2 in a row for the Yanks. I like the Mets again today. No, Yanks still. I mean, do I got to go back to the records here since the All-Star break? What, second worst team in baseball since the All-Star break?
Good job, Yankees. You got your 5th win of the month. Woo! 5th win of the month. All right.
I mean, I think they have 11 wins since the All-Star break.
Yeah, they've been pathetic.
And then,
good job, guys.
Now, we said, I had them here. I had the Mets. That line was coming down. Little worrisome when the line comes down. You got Scherzer on the hill. Whatever. It's a little loser. And I'm a Yankee fan. Do I want them to win? Yeah. Am I looking to bet them? Like again today? I know it's not the ground. Walker, we can pull up Walker's numbers. I think the guy's having a pretty solid season. The guy would be an ace on the Yankees. Better numbers than Cole. So, nice win. What else am I going to say? They normally don't beat good pitching, which is why they haven't been to the World Series in 900 years. Exaggeration, obviously, but the Yankees normally don't hit good pitching. And they got some runs. What? Scherzer threw a ball into the outfield. Almost blew that game anyway. It was what, 3-2 or 4-3 or something? I don't know. Yeah, I need to see a little bit more in the Yanks. And then what? Then we're going to get them in Oakland and LA. If they don't sweep those series coming up, I mean, at bare minimum, you lose one of those. You go 5-1 or whatever. I don't even know how many games each they are. Eric, hello from Vegas. How you doing out there? Willie Reese is here. Good afternoon. Florida needs a great 2, maybe 3 pick today. You're in Florida or Florida Gators? What are we talking about Florida here? Now, if you're just doing straight bets, really, hopefully you're a straight bet kind of guy. I know people want to come in and roll in and do a bunch of parlays, big faves. I mean, I like I got some dogs today. We got them in the show. We got some run line stuff. Yanks go up 2 on them. If you're taking the Yanks, expect Montes to be pretty good. And I like Montes. I thought it was a good deal. The guy is still coming back from like a shoulder injury. He hasn't pitched well here. I mean, it's tough to flip-flop. I had the Mets yesterday. I got to come back with the Mets today. If you're a Yankee guy, you should have had the Yanks yesterday, and then you come back with them today thinking they get on track. Kluber raised. Yeah, no, I was speaking. I said, like, Kluber Cleveland. I was like, oh, no, he's not on the Indians anymore. He's been on the Indians in a while. Lane, what do you say there? Halo's offense, yeah, it's offensive. The offense, I get it, but you know what? I got them plus the 155, and I'll grab a little under. Say if they don't show up, I don't think Tampa's going to score 8 runs here. So, best case, Angels win 3-1. Worst case, it's a split, and I don't lose a penny. Dodgers screwed you. I had the Dodgers too. And listen, Lauer, we had the under there. He's pitched decent. They have a winning record versus the Dodgers. Not like the Dodgers can't lose like today. I know Dodgers can't lose again, right? I mean, Gosselin's been great for me. So, but it's kind of like you get a Yankees at a plus money or the Dodgers at a plus. You start getting a good team. I mean, Burns is probably second to Gosselin and Alcantara here, or third, I should say, right, for Cy Young kind of votes. The guy's having a monster year, and you're getting him at a plus 130 clip. I mean, it's plus one. You think, And yesterday's game, they had some opportunities there to score the Dodgers. It's 1-0 in the ninth. It is what it is. Hopefully, it was a run line. Didn't hurt you. We won't be losing again. No, I think you lost that game. The first time you said to be undefeated, they lost, and then they won the games after that. Roger. Why the Angels? Not that high on Kluber. Their offense is not, not scary to me, Eddie. And Suarez has pitched well. I got a nice 150 here with this guy. And I kind of like the race. As I said, I think when they get their guys back, they'll maybe make a little run in September. But I'll take a 150 shot here on a team with a solid little pitcher. I also got the under too, so I'm kind of hedging both out here. Stanton will be back. Oh, great. Stanton's. Who's pitching for this team? Vegas. Everybody loves Vegas. Love the plus money with the Angels. Yes, gotta like it. Frankie and Medea have been horrible since we got them. Yes, they have. Yes, they have been. Oh, I'm shocked. You had a guy minus $4, Alec. And what do we say about the Padres run line? Went down too, 160. Lean Orioles, yes. How do you like the White Sox to beat the Orioles? Don't. I like Cease. Looks a little short though for Cease, 120 on the road here.
And it's dropped. I got Orioles were like 135, 130 last night. Now it's sitting around 120 for them.
Yeah. I'm going to say, so, Oddshark had at a 160. Oddshark's lines are always, they come out with some wacky lines sometimes. But even at a 140 early, it's still come down. Now, I had CC the other day. It got rained out. And then they pushed him back instead of Kopech. Why they do that? Makes zero sense to me.
And then did you see Kopech yesterday?
He got hurt, right? First hurt.
He was hurt in warm-ups, and La Russa still put him out there. If I knew that, I wouldn't have grabbed the under.
Terrible. I can't believe you still got a job. Keep it a classy, Lex. You know how we roll, Playboy. We're all class here. How I feel about the Phillies? I believe it or not, I kind of like the under a little bit here. Run line Philly though. What do we got here? It's even money basically. With the other Suarez. Listen, the Reds are a mess. Where's my Cincy numbers here? I mean, Philly, Bryce should be back next week. You want to run line it? Only way to go. Did I play it? I did not. Do or die parlay. White Sox, Houston, UTEP week 1. Well, you're going to die tonight because the White Sox are going to lose. So that UTEP will just wipe. We don't even have to worry about anything else in that one.
North Texas against North Texas week 1. And the game that goes over, I think North Texas has that one.
I like UTEP. I'm with them on the little UTEP. But I like the under. I like the under. Under in Texans. What's this? This is football. All right, don't even have those in front of me. What's this? I'm not even pulling that up here. Mariners run line, yes. Braves with Freed is a what? 150 run liner? Gads. Under the Jays and Boston. I don't know about the under there. Strickland and Wisniewski, I'd say more of an over, I think. I know it's 9.5. I'd still think over. Houston over, yes. Arizona. You know what? I've kind of like Kansas City the last couple games there. Texas with Dane Dunning. Why not? They're playing well, yes. Mets Yanks over. Sure, right? I think Montes will give up some runs. Dodgers, money line and under the 7. I got under 7.5 last night. Obviously, you got two good pitchers, right? You think this game's going to be like a 3-1, 4-1 type kind of affair. Money line with the Dodgers. I don't want to lay 140. Burns is good, so that would be more of a plus. You know, you're getting plus way there. I kind of like the run line the other way. I went that way plus 160. So I don't want to lay the Dodgers. Yeah, money line won. They should have won, laying 600 or 3 something. The run line, though, it went down to 138, though. That's what we're saying, because it was 160. It went down, which is even more worrisome. Lucky they even held on. And you have the same case today with the Stros at a 350 and a 160 on the run line. 160 run lines. Under first half, North Texas. I like under for the game there. I think it's at 55 now. It was 57.5 opener. Under Rangers for all right. Oh, under the Texans. I gotcha. I was like, what is that coming in? 11. What's it? 10.5, 11 here in Colorado. I'll go under with you. Atlanta and baseball run line only. I mean, it's 285. Even run line is 150. I'm not playing. Lost 11 honey on a Braves run line last night. Well, hey, it's better to lose 1,100 than. Hold on. What was the other? Than 2,200 or 2,400 when you're laying 210. So come back. Hopefully it wins again. Or hopefully you win this one if you got the Braves run line here. This is a 150 though. Yeah, hey, Lauren, it is frustrating when you lose a run line. I say, and I mean it. And people would be like, whatever. I'd rather lose a run line at minus 105 or plus 110 or minus 120 or something like that. I'd rather lose that than lay a 290 fave and then have that go down. Okay, so it wins. It's still a little bit of a swing. You start losing those 350 faves like the Astros today or 285s. You start doing money lines of those. They add up a lot faster. I think we talked about it in here already. That teams plus $2 or more, I mean, they're plus money on the year. And the $3 or more teams are up also. So if you take every fave $2 or more, you're down for the year and you're down a chunk. Ohio State's going to roll. Should roll. I mean, I'll be talking about them tonight on the preview show. Big 10, Big 12, and probably do some independents tonight. Try to knock out 3. If you didn't know, folks, I do a little preview every season. Well, last year and this year. So don't miss out on that. Come back 10 o'clock Eastern time for Big 10, Big 12 football. Rolana's been killing me lately. ATL couldn't cover Rolana yesterday. Yeah, but I mean, okay, so you drop that one. But on the flip side of things, say you have, like, I'm going to look at, Tampa Bay, another run line loser. Like, had a lot of 2-1 games yesterday. How about if you had the Dodgers yesterday? Minus 270. So you'd have to win 2.5 games laying money lines if you had that as a money line. Take the run line. If it loses, you just got to come back and win 1 as opposed to winning 2.5 and 3 sometimes.
I feel that. I had Tampa Bay and I had St. Louis run line yesterday. Both of them 1 by 1.
Yeah. It happens. I had a bad day. I say you're going to have a bad day. And if you can't handle a bad day, stop betting, folks. You're going to have a bunch of them. Might start taking first 5 run lines of like pitching. That's the thing. I kind of keep the chat, and I do kind of come in sometimes with a prop or a K prop or a first half or basketball, something like that. But it is, for me, when I do the picks on the sites, we can't have that. It's not acceptable in there. They don't have it's not loaded up to do that kind of stuff. So I could come in and say I kind of like that. And again, I really don't do a lot of first fives or live betting often. And for the show part, I just feel there is so many to look at. And I agree. Bullpens have cost me run lines. Obviously not overall for this year. I'm still up a nice chunk for baseball, but I get it. But you need to use the same thinking of I'm going to do a first five here on so and so because they're 290 for the game. The run line's minus 140. You're still going to be laying that for a short period of time, and to me, it's like oof. I need everything I need for 9 innings in half the time, and are they going to break through? Do I think it should hit? Brubaker's not that great. Max Fried's wonderful pitcher. Do I want to lay 150? Which is no. I don't mind throwing the money down. That's the thing, Roger. You don't mind betting? I mean, pair with the cards. I mean, if that's the thing, just throw the cards in the Braves in a money line parlay. Game 1 and for St. Louis. Or you want to run line it up and throw them in a parlay. It's all everybody bets different. Right? Everybody's got a different bankroll. Everybody likes to bet different kind of things. We have a lot of people here who love Nerfies. First fives. Huge fave parlays. I only tell you what I do. So show will be 10 p.m. Eastern, Markel. You should know. You got that notification bell on. Let's go. Never catch up either with those big faves losers. No, you don't, Lauren. You don't. Chicago Sky, first half. Tim, what do we got here for WNBA?
We're going to be right back on the Liberty Bibberty, even though they got absolutely blown out the last game. Third game of the playoffs. Third game of the series, or last game of the series, in New York now. Give me the Liberty Bibberty plus 7.5.
I'm going to jump some comments down because we're talking WNBA, and then we have Terry's asking about my daughter's first day of school. So wasn't happy with first day of school. She said her classes, she has none of like her friends from other school. She's got lunch with them, but she's like, they're real quiet, not very talkative people. So I'm like, and no cute boys. So I'm like, that's wonderful. I said, maybe concentrate and make honor roll this year. You got nobody to talk to and nobody to look at. And then, so this flings back to WNBA, and we're talking the other day how it makes no money and stuff. So she's got volleyball tryouts tomorrow. They're 6:30 in the morning, and I'm trying to get her to play something. She's athletic, but she doesn't have that, the killer, the Mamba mentality, go out and want to crush people. My son either. My son, he plays football. He does it. He likes it, but he only has sporadics where he wants to go out and like rip people's helmets off. So she's like, why am I want to play sports? Nobody watches women's sports on TV. She's like, you can't find anything on TV with women. And I thought it was funny. I said, well, who cares about that? I said, if you're good at something, be good at it. Go play. You like it. Free mind morning. Dodgers got the call from Vegas. That was a rough one. They left guys on last night. As much as you could sit back and be like, we joke, right? Never in doubt. It was 1-0 top 9, a couple of runs late. Tough loss. We move on. Atlanta will covered first 5 yesterday. Listen, first 5 with them today. You got Max Fried on the hill, and it's Brubaker. Brubaker. And I was big on Brubaker last year. I'm like, oh, this is going to be the guy I could maybe catch a little plus money on with the Pirates. I don't think they're a good team. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've lost 6 of his last 7 starts. 9-3, 6-3, 8-2, 3-2, 5-4, 4-3. But again, 4 innings, 6 innings. He doesn't go deep in these games. He plays a team with offense like Philly, gives up a 7 spot. Atlanta could hit, so he's good for 4 runs here. What's Fried giving up? Brubaker will give up 4 in 5 innings. What is Max Fried giving up for the game? 2? Is it worth making these games -1? Let's do some -1. I don't like buying down like that. Same with NFL, basketball. What are we doing buying half points? or run. I say if I'd like a dog plus 2.5 or whatever, one I'm probably gonna take it on money line. I'm not thinking, oh, they're gonna lose by 6. I got that extra half point. I'm not thinking like that. I'm thinking my dog's gonna win outright. My favorite's gonna win by 40. Baseball, same. People come in like, I'm going to take a plus 1.5 on the run line. Now, short of like a team like the Orioles have just been killing that trend, and sometimes seasons you get teams like that. What are we doing taking plus 1.5s or minus? No. What? You think the team's going to win? What are you buying extra for? Makes 0 sense. Makes 0 sense. It's like again, take a money lines when the team's half to like 2.5, 3. You think the team's going to win? At half point shouldn't make a difference. Now we're going to have half point losers throughout the year, no matter what the line is, 2.5 or 20.5. But I'm not. No. If you like the Braves today, you're going to move it off 1.5. Braves should win this game 5-1. That's it. That's the way it should be. Brubaker's going to come in, give up 3 or 4 in his 4 or 5 innings. Fried's going to go 7+. What's the problem here? Don't buy. Mets first 5 months. I like Mets for the game, so I'll go first 5 with your plus money. Cards raise money line, no problem. Do it. Listen, I'm not a huge let's bet monster 180, 250 faves. That's not what I do. I mean, Roger, you came in here, and also I'm telling you, take St. Louis, the Cardinals, the Astros, all these huge faves. You'd be like, wow, gambling's easy. Look at them. What is that? That's not. Throw them in a parlay. I understand. Astros minus 330. Twins minus, what's Minnesota minus? Oh, they're plus money. Hold on. So Astros and the Twins are playing each other. Last I checked. San Fran to beat the Tigers. Why not? It's Rodon. You got to lay a big number. Phillies again to minus huge number. So right off the bat, the White Sox are a loser, and then the Astros and Twins can't play to a tie. So I don't know. I don't want to lay a big number with the Giants or Phils. So is this a parlay with these 3? Bet the Twins first 5 and plus 1.5 live bet Astros if anyone likes them. See, for Houston to me, I'm just going over that game. I think they hit Sanchez, and I think Verlander will give up a couple. Yeah. She knows better. Why Twins first? They want to have Byron. I don't like the Twins first. I mean, I like the over. I think we get I want 5 runs in the first innings from Astros. Byron. Buxton is always hurt. Yeah, Kobe was good. Sky win a first half over. Sun win a game under.
I have Liberty plus 7. Didn't touch the total. I have the over in tomorrow's game.
Buying points is not worth it long term. Yeah. Not at all. You know what's worth it long term, I love? This crazy cheese. The squeezed cheese. I eat a can of this a day. This is what I eat. Forget about, I used to just rip down all my gummies, right? I'll have about 40 gummies a day, and then a bottle of the squeezed cheese and like half a thing of Triscuits. It's terrible. My intestines have to hate me. They hate me. The only thing about Cubs minor leaguers are calling them game 1. It doesn't make a difference. I mean, for me, Cards are red hot. I'm going to run line it. Think the bats keep hitting. Take a shot there. You want to take a shot on this guy? Javier Assad. What is he here? Trying to look for some stats here. In the minors. Full-blown, at least I like to see Miz here. 23 games, 21 starts, 21-20, 22-22, 23-21, 13-13. So he's always been, it's not like a lot of teams you see this and they're like moving a cat all over the place. This year, not too shabby. AAA, 7 games, 8 starts, 38 innings, 31 hits, 295, AA, 15 games, 14 starts, 251, 71 innings, 68 hits, 74K. So he's like a strikeout an inning guy. Not bad. It's 2022 total numbers, 108 innings, 111 Ks, not bad. 2021, 93 innings, 74 Ks, 116, 91. So he stepped up his strikeouts rate a little bit this year. I don't know. I mean, the numbers are decent for the minor leagues this year. That being said, I mean, St. Louis is 9-1 last 10. I mean, I'm not I don't know the MLB pipeline, how this kid's rated. Cards are red hot. I'm going to take them minus 105. Dave, how are you today? Like the Mariners, Dodgers, and Braves. Mariners, Dodgers, and Braves. Oh my. Okay, I get it. You got a lot of faves here, Dave. Hopefully it's a parlay if it's money line, or you're going to run line these guys. Mets run line. Now here's a spot, Dave. What is the run line here? Is it not terrible, or is it we're not? Is it plus 1.5 minus 140?
Try minus 180 for the plus
180. Yeah.
But I will say Nathan's normally okay, and I feel like he would have gone Mets minus 1.5 at plus 180.
Okay, that if you're doing that, yes, if we're reversing the run line.
Yeah.
Wind blowing in, Cards 2-0. I want the Cards. I'll end it 2-0 first inning. Let's go. A's, Yanks. They're gonna abuse Walker. Low of Rangers home run pick for today. I like low of the Rangers. Yes, I don't know if they're gonna abuse Walker. Again, if you had the Yanks yesterday, you come back on them today. You got plus money yesterday. I know they're a little fave today. And I like the A's. I took the loss yesterday with them. I don't know who said J-Rock. Someone was like Cabrera was pitching. I said, no, it was Lopez. They had Cabrera listed for today. They flip-flopped. I take a loss here because we have a pitching change. But now we get Lopez. I get it. Plus the 128. Justin, hit the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. Make sure you come tonight for some Big 10, Big 12 football. There you go, Cards and Mariners. Run lines only, though. Win right to record to win plus $1. Why not even money? Again, Scott, I'm taking St. Louis here. We don't know much about this kid, right? Just minor leaguer. He is what he is. Take it even. I mean, I got a run line minus 105. I probably should have just did Wainwright for the win and save myself the runs and just hope they, he leaves the game with a 4-1 lead and gets a W. Terry, what do we got here? Cardinals game 1. Run line game 1. Yeah, I hope she makes a volleyball team. Very competitive. The high school team here is ranked in the state, so you could just imagine what that's like. So apparently a lot of girls go out. They said they'll have a team and a B team. I don't mind. She's never played before if she makes a B team. She's in major sports, so then she'll roll into track and cross country or basketball for the winter months. But she could run though. She's like a gazelle. Like she's her legs are like as long as mine. It's crazy. Like I'm 6'1", her legs are as long as mine, and she's like my wife's height, like 5'5" or whatever. She's got long legs. She could run. Not that she likes running, but she's gonna like it. They don't play games. I was thinking over 7 at A's Marlins game. I can do that, right? Logue is pitching today. It's tough going under with that guy on the hill, and Lopez hasn't pitched well. Big 10, Big 12 tonight. Wainwright on the road is insane. Absolutely. Right from him. He hasn't this year though, his Cubs numbers are pretty good. He's got decent numbers versus Cubs in his 2 starts. So and again, this comes back to what do we say about teams playing well and streaking, right? Yeah. St. Louis is rolling along. 8 in a row. So I'll run line at 105 as opposed to saying, you know what? I'm going to take the Cubs with a spot starter call up today for plus 150. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. I'm going to stick with my winning streaks and losing streaks and continue to make money in baseball. I'm not going to buck against watch me outsmart a team that's 13-3 its last 16 or whatever they are. Like, what are we doing here? to bet the Cubs. Yanks won. Very unpredictable, yes. Although we should have saw that coming, Dave. And we mentioned in the show. The line, as soon as we see that line start coming down, you're in trouble. I'm in trouble. Cubs race to 3 plus 210. Cubs scored 3 first for 210. I don't know. I think that's a loser. No Wilson for the Cubbies. Cards off Goldie and Ariano. Run line safe. We'll see. It's easy to. I mean, Cards are in first place. Beat up the Cubbies. Come on, that's 387 versus righties. Cards. Well, I mean they're hot. I say Braves -1 first 5 at 120 or full game 1.5 at 153. See this spot I'd go first 5 minus the 1 for 120. That's fine. I could live with that one. That's not a bad one. I mean, do I want to lay 153 for the game? No. They should get to Brubaker early. Fried should have him shut out. You should have this game 3-0 in the 5th. It should be 3-0 in the 2nd, honestly. That's it. Seal those Cubs like they're baby seals. I mean, St. Louis. So we got what? 8 in a row, 9 of 10, 9 of 11, 10 of 12, 10 of 13, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of 20 they won. But yeah, let's grab the Cubs today for 150 because they're due. 17 of 20 for St. Louis. Let's fade that one. I mean, we got people in here running to bet the Yanks who are on the complete opposite of St. Louis on a 3-17 kind of run. We want to bet the Yanks minus 190, but let's not take the Cardinals who are 17-3 the last 20. We think about Colorado. Well, as a state, I've never been there, so I don't know much about it. Against Texas today, I kind of like Dane Dunning. He's pitched decent, although first time pitch at Colorado. And we got Marquis on the hill today, right? Yeah. Someone was asking about the total here. I see the 11s and automatically I want to think unders. And this one I think came down to 10.5. Where's that Texas? 10.5. I mean, Marquis pitched decent of late. I mean, yeah, he's got a 5 ERA at home, but lately, 3 starts this month, a 3.5 ERA. 5 last month, a 3.69, not bad. Decent at home, 2 runs at home, 1 run, 4 versus the Dodgers at home, not bad. 2 versus St. Louis at home. I mean, he's pitched decent. 2-2, 1-4 again, Dodgers. 2-2, 3. Under. I'd maybe say under. Cards to win it all. Yeah. What's the payout on that? What are the odds on them winning the World Series? I mean, just to come out of the NL's got to be decent. I mean, you got the Dodgers and the Mets ahead of you. Yeah, well, the Braves are chugging along, and it's the Pirates. So, I mean, come on, Alec. You're not going to come in and think you're going to find some kind of edge betting the Braves against the Pirates. I mean, the Pirates are in last place. 30 games under 500. Go ahead.
You want the Cardinals 25-1 to win the World Series, and to win the pennant, they are 10-1.
That's not even a good number.
No,
10-1. That's not even worth it. That's not even worth it.
They're the 5th. Dodgers 160, Mets 240, Braves 475, Brewers. Padres 950. Padres over the Cardinals? Not right now.
No. I got jokes, Silky. I chase plus money bags. Yes, chase that plus money. Groovy, 2-team parlay. Smitty, homer, and Walker home run for Arizona in Kansas City. I'll say okay to that, right? Cards rolling along. Schmidt's right up there in probably some MVP talk with Alonso and my boy Riley, who I love. And Walker's a little power bat for the D-backs. I get it. Let's go.
Well, Goldschmidt's currently like a big favorite right now. You can get Goldie at -400. Arenado 900 plus 900, and then everybody else is over 1,000. Alonso's down to 33 to 1.
33 to 1
for Alonso
for MVP.
Mm-hmm. Well, Goldie, you gotta think Goldie's hitting like 340 this year. Goldie has a shot at a triple crown.
Is he having that good a year?
Oh yeah,
yeah. 330, 31, and 100.
Yeah, just trailing. Well, triple crown would have to be what, National League?
Yeah, it's not for the whole league. Triple crown be each league.
Then he's just got to be chasing down Schwarber at this point right now.
Well, I mean, home run. Alonso's got 30 homers.
And Alonso,
he's not that far. I mean, he's got 30 and 102 for Alonso. Not bad. Solid,
But no, Goldie is 100% the favorite right now, and he should be. He's got the second highest WAR, wins above replacement, in the MLB, just behind Aaron Judge. So he's one of the best players in baseball. Goldie's having a really good year.
Let's say my Riley, not enough ribbies. 285, 31 homers, 78 ribbies.
16 to 1.
Yeah. If he had more ribbies, I mean, he's going to hit 40. He's going to. What am I going to say? Guy's going to hit 40 homers, and Goldie's got the same kind of numbers, but he's got more ribbies and definitely a higher average. Reynolds over bases plus 135. Why not? All we need is a double. We're good to go. Angels 3-7 last 10. You bet them, but say Cubs for size crazy. Get the pen out. So, listen. Yes, you're right. I'm saying the Cubs are crazy because, a 20-game stretch. Again, Angels are playing bad. But I got a pitcher with them who's pitching well. I understand, Justin. You're thinking I'm getting a pitcher that St. Louis never seen. Maybe he comes in and stymies them. And I get that all the time. I've seen that. Somebody comes up, 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run or something. Teams taking it for granted. I understand. But for me, the Angels is more based on their pitcher over Kluber. And Tampa, doesn't score a lot. St. Louis, him and Arenado, really, all we need is what? A home run? This game could be 1-0. Yeah, they traded Goldie. They get Luke Weaver back, right? What happened to Luke Weaver? Nice young pitcher, Luke Weaver. I was excited. I was like, all right, the pitcher, get Luke Weaver. Yeah. Goldie gets a fountain of youth in St. Louis. Going to a Philly game tonight. Need some pizza money on a game. Leans are run line and under. Yeah, I'll do run line and under with you there for the Phils. I like their park over there. It's a nice stadium, Lauren. Come on. I got my little mouses and mousing up. Where's my banner here? Because I got to tell you that it's Morning Wood after this with Miss Allie Burns.
It's actually Lenny today because Allie's on vacation for the week.
All right.
So you might not be able to get Morning Wood as well with Lenny, but hey, it happens. Kidding, Lenny. Love you.
I just saw on the Pigs Parlays Twitter came up. We have a new host coming in.
Yep, I've already worked with her a little bit.
Yeah, I was like, I saw her. And I'm like, what the heck is this?
She did a TikTok already on the Picks and Parlays TikTok.
Yeah, and then I was like, so I found her on Twitter, and like, oh, you guys follow her. I'm like, okay, I'm last to the show here. I asked Craig, I'm like, who?
Well, I also did. I was producing her for a show, so
yeah, they said Craig said she started last week or something, but I didn't see it in the email. I didn't see any.
Well, he was trying to keep it low key until she actually got out, and when Allie comes back on for Morning Wood, they're going to introduce her next week, like fully bring her on Morning Wood and talk to her and everything.
Oh,
She's
maybe
a
I shouldn't have
Pittsburgh
said
girl,
anything.
so.
Maybe I should have said nothing. Sorry.
Oh, no. People know she's there. But, yeah, no, she knows her stuff, though. She definitely does. Came prepared.
Yeah, I saw a couple of her videos on her page.
Oh, yeah,
here,
really,
so.
really good stuff.
What dogs are barking today, Free Mind? Well, we have the Angels are barking. The Indians are barking. The Mets, they're all barking. You know it's dog days. I don't like the Cubs. People here like the Cubs. I don't like the Cubs in game 1. But if we're barking them up, I'm going to say Baltimore worth a shot. Of course, the Mets, I'm fade the Yanks still. Angels. Believe it or not, I'd even say maybe a little Detroit Tigers. San Fran's a cluster. I can't say Minnesota. I'll say Kansas City. Why not? Like Zach Davies, home dog. Cleveland. Oakland. There are dogs everywhere. I mean, you got Burnsley on the hill for Milwaukee as a
I was about
dog.
to say, I know we're against each other, but I like
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
I'm going to come out and say, you want to take a dog? I'm going to say just take them all, baby. Moustakis, a ribby prop, $3. I like it. Should get there. Or not a Hober. Going to Braves game tomorrow. It starts at 12:30. I'll be watching Thursday. Well, you can always watch a replay, Justin. So have fun at the Braves game. 3-time looking for some WNBA.
Liberty Bibberty plus the points, and then the over tomorrow. And then I think the next games are not until another couple of days, so enjoy those two.
I enjoy the Limu Emu.
Limu, Emu, and Doug.
And Doug. It's kind of funny, I mean, did they do the emu just because Geico's got their little Geico?
That's
The
a
gecko,
great
the
question.
gecko.
I honestly have no clue. But that's kind of cool, though. I like the Limu, Emu, and Doug.
The Geico commercials used to be great. Like the caveman. The caveman
The-
ones are fabulous.
I will say, and I don't think Nick's in the chat, but I remember, I think it was, I want to say 3rd or 4th grade. Nick was the Geico money for Halloween. And we had a speaker inside of it. Like he had a whole entire box thing. He had a speaker playing the "It Always Feels Like Somebody's Watching Me" on repeat the entire day.
Sure, the teachers love that one.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, he turned it off during school and all, but no, he had the whole Geico money as his costume, which was fantastic.
So my favorite Geico is the one where he's going through the airport to Caveman, and he's like on the escalator, and there's like an ad, So Easy Caveman, and he like kind of stops, and he's like looking to see if anybody notices him.
Yeah.
And then there's another one where they come out of a party and they're on like motorcycles, and some chicks are checking them out, and they take off their helmets, and they're like,
I love the Geico commercials. They're the best.
And they had, remember the little pig right there, the little pig? Wee!
Wee!
3-time. I appreciate it, 3-time. I try to make it entertaining. We come in with sports betting. I try to make some jokes. I throw in some 80s references. I say something ridiculous. But got to keep it a little. Obviously, my show's a little different than other shows. So I'm not going to come in here and we're going to run down a bunch of stats and, all right, well, we got all these trends going on and this kind of hit rate and weighted on base percentage. And listen, I'll throw out, a whip or batting average against. I get it. I'm not trying to just overpower you with a bunch of stuff. Like a game, that's that. Let's get it done. But thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody who comes in, watches, comments. That's it. We're going to wrap it up. Detroit Lenny up next. He's going to be a happy camper because after that, he's got to do Power Hour. So I'm sure he's going to be all cranky. Besides the fact the guy's a freaking Tiger fan. So can you imagine being a Tiger fan, a Piston fan, Red Wing fan? The guy's got a miserable life.
God. I mean, the only thing I can imagine is being like a New York fan that hasn't won anything in like, a bunch of years too. So New York hasn't won anything in a while. 2009 World Series.
That's
Yankees.
it, yeah.
That's the last time a New York team won something.
No, yeah, right. I was gonna say the Giants.
Oh, sorry. There was a I think it was the New York Football Club or something won a championship in MLS.
That doesn't count.
But it doesn't count. No, out of the core four, no. New York hasn't won anything since the Yankees, and I mean, I don't really count that.
All right. Well, whatever.
But no, Detroit's got to be rough as well.
We're going to wrap it up on a Tuesday tonight. Big 10, Big 12. If you want to set the notification bell on. Otherwise, it'll pop up. Again, give me a follow on Twitter. You'll see it on there, on the YouTube channels, wherever it may be. So we're out of here. Take it easy.